There's no right or wrong in creative flow. The only thing that can be wrong is to hesitate and overthink. This is a huge one, in my opinion. Hey friends, Silvano here from ruffinstudio.com. So for the year end, I wanted to add a little bonus that will hopefully inspire you a little bit for the new year. And yeah, normally I post on Friday. This one is going hopefully out on Tuesday, depending how often I stumble over my word and how well the editing process is going on. But yeah, this video is basically about some phrases and things that inspired me or keeps me motivated during the music writing process, or yeah, life in general. So I hope this inspires you as well. Yeah, sometimes they just pop up in my mind, and then it's kind of a reminder, So it's been a weird year for all of us, especially with the pandemic. I don't want to go too deep into this topic, but there's always something good coming out of it, I believe, because maybe there is some shift to local DJs when they reopen. Maybe they don't have the money to book the big fancy Ricardo Villalobos or whoever it is. But maybe it's a chance for local producers and DJs to actually build something, a little platform in the club. Um, yeah, getting a residency or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to keep those videos a little bit positive in this weird world. And yeah, so now the purpose of this video is to inspire and let kick off the new year 2021 in a positive state. And yeah, again, these are some phrases that I learned from mentors, from people. And the first one is produce more than you consume. I actually need to check my notes from time to time. Um, yeah, you can imagine what this means, right? Basically, it means consuming for me is sitting somewhere and just consuming, doing nothing rather than watching. Or learning is somehow also consuming if you don't take action, right? Somehow. Because then we just consume. And I'm guilty by myself of this. I sometimes just watch YouTube tutorials and don't implement stuff, or listening to podcasts or whatever. And that's cool, but then I forget about it. But it all sometimes pops up in my head, and produce more than you consume. Come on, no scrolling through Facebook, whatever it is. But also sometimes we need to relax and chill, right? So I believe it needs to be in a healthy balance. Then the second one is from my friend Beksu Christie. I know he's probably watching this video. So cheers, man. I thank you very much for everything. And he's a great inspiration point for me. We have conversations on Messenger from time to time. And the other day we have been talking about, yeah, I guess it was about perfectionism in production. And just a little note, he's an amazing human being, very kind, and also an amazing producer. He just recently released an EP on Arapu. It's a masterpiece. Love it. And he said in one messenger conversation, just write the damn music, you know? Don't obsess over, I don't know, using this over that. If you have this synthesizer and that synthesizer, why even bother if this one sounds a little bit better over this one? Just write it fucking damn music. Just start somewhere, basically. So this has stuck in my head since he said this. Then another one is from Massimo Girardi. He was the former A&R from Memoria Recordings. he once said to me, we need to add stuff that we can feel but not hear in our tracks, right? So this is self-explaining. Then another one is from Gates, the dubstep producer, I guess. He really inspired me, even if it's another genre. And sometimes it's good to consume outside from the circle, I believe, to get fresh inspiration. But yeah, a little side note here. And what he said once in one of his lectures was, what we really need to learn is workflow and arrangement. And another thing he said is dividing the sessions into writing and preparation sessions. So the writing session is really there to actually produce music, to write music, and the preparation sessions are there to do anything else that is not writing, like updating software, maybe installing new software. So he used to do daytime and nighttime sessions. I guess his nighttime session was writing session, and the daytime stuff was for learning new things and watching tutorials and so on. So then we have another one. I think it's from Stephen King, I guess, and you probably heard that. Scariest moment is always just before we start a new track. An add-on that just popped up in my mind is, or that I learned, is that we need to write shitty tracks to write good tracks. We really need to push through that. We need to push through the shitty tracks to get to the good ones, I believe. Then we have another one from Paolo Rocco. Raw Moments is his label, I guess. And I did once a blog interview Q&A, and he said in one of the answers, I guess I asked him if he releases every track that he produces, and he said no, I probably release only around 15% of the tracks that I actually produce. So what this means is he probably produced a lot of tracks, and even the, I call them high performers, don't release anything, and they also write shitty tracks. That's the nature of creativity, I believe. Then I have unknown. I don't know where this comes from. Quote, phrase. All the gear, no idea. It's actually me. A few years back, I was actually more a gear collector. I bought many different drum machines, and I didn't really go into depth on them, really learned them properly. And I was also busy by setting up, getting the machines synchronized to Ableton and whatever. Actually, I had all the gear, but no idea. No idea what they are have been capable of and whatever. And this stuck in my head. So it's better to have a few tools that we know how to use and what they can do. And if we max them out, implement new one. I believe in that. Another one, I don't know where this comes from. Habit outperforms motivation. Big one is really to create a music writing habit every day, more or less, maybe on the same time, early in the morning, late in the evening, whatever. And then set yourself a goal. I write daily 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it is. And it's actually writing, not watching tutorials or whatever, and create a habit. And then it happens automatically. For a long time, I always just sat down. Yeah, now I have a few hours to do this, to create music, and then a week went by, and then I had another time frame where I could produce, and then I don't feel motivated today. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Then a week is gone again. So a habit goes a long way, even if it's just 15-20 minutes a day of writing sessions. I believe we can create a lot of music. Then we have another one, discipline. The definition of discipline. This is from Keith Mills. Definition of Discipline is doing it even if I don't feel like doing it. So discipline is doing something even if I don't feel doing it, right? So I don't feel of recording a YouTube tutorial. I don't feel like exercise today, but it would be discipline to do it anyway. So push through the pain and then doing it anyway. Then what else do we have here? Perfectionism is the enemy of creativity. This is a great one. Il Gates again from the dubstep guy. There's no right or wrong in creative flow. The only thing that can be wrong is to hesitate and overthink. This is a huge one in my opinion. I repeat it because I love this. There's no right or wrong in creative flow. The only thing that can be wrong is to hesitate and overthink. Another one by him. Every time I listen to a loop during my production state, I'm poisoning my ears. So he references to over listening to a loop, and then in the beginning you really like it, and then over time you don't like it as much as in the first place. So he likes to think about every time I listen to a loop, it's actually poisoning my ears. So I love this also. Sometimes I play that. Oh, let's play that loop again. I like it so much, and then this quote, this phrase pops up. Oh, it's poisoning my fucking ears. I shouldn't play it. So, and then I just mute the DAW. Let's say I need to find a tool or whatever, and then in this case, I just mute it quickly so I don't over listen it. Then we have another one. There's almost no original art. Everyone steals. I guess this goes back to Austin Kleon, Steal Like an Artist. Great book. I love it. I shared it on a YouTube tutorial, I guess. 3 books, Creative Flow. I don't remember the title, but look it up. 3 books about creativity, I guess. Creativity loves boundaries and limitations. This is the last one. So yeah, that's it. I hope this helps somehow. Now, I would love to hear your golden nuggets in the comment section if you like, and I would also love to hear what resonated the best with you. And again, I have my soft but snappy raw minimal kick out there to download for you if you like, and also I have my 7-step low end checklist if you struggle to get the low end right and tight. Yeah, that's it. I hope this helped a little bit, maybe inspired you a little bit. Maybe some stuff have been stuck in your mind, hopefully. And yeah, let me know in the comment section what your golden nuggets are in the production game so far. So yeah, thank you very much. See you next year. Thanks. Cheers.